Okay.
Okay.
I gotta find my notes. Oh no, I maybe didn't save my notes from last time. Oh, I can't alt tab all the games. Fuck.
Oh yeah, I set the game to be in windowed full screen just because the game runs easily enough for me, so that I can like easily do other stuff.
Exit game. I'm exiting the game.
Exit game. I'm exiting the game.
Ah, okay. Alright, I still got my notes. Alright, Nico is gonna be down to watch that video later, so that's hype.
Cool.
Me and Nico just hung out like hours today, just like you and I
Yeah.
do. And like
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
really sick. Ooh. Mm. Wait, I forgot I have like soda, you know? So
Like soda.
I get to drink soda while we play the games.
I would never. Soda.
Jugamos juegos.
Video juegos.
Video juegos. Yeah, learning Spanish is really hard. You need to learn stuff like video juegos. It is like that's what like Mason always says. It's just like, wow, Spanish seems so hard because it's like everything is just like the same word.
Yeah. Every word is just juegos.
Juegos.
Every noun.
Jugar. Jugamos juegos. We play games. No jugamos juegos. That's we don't play games. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
That's Sprite. That's Sprite. Sprite. Quiero tomar una Sprite. Heed the call and save up to 33%. Heed the call and save up to 33%. And as one with your army and save big on StarCraft 2 with these limited time deals. Battle.net Springtime. Heed the call. And save up to 33%. So I finished the tutorial. That's where I got, right? Wait, let me review my notes.
Well, the campaign collection is fucking $9. I didn't realize it was that cheap. 7 now. It's on sale for all three. It's crazy.
Alt Shift, center screen on selected unit. Alt Q, macro for Control W. Add selected unit. W control group. Yep. W, that's my damn Those are my bases.
Yeah.
Alt A or S or Z or X. Find camera location. Minus camera layer. The exception for Q. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because all Q adds to W.
Why is shift a camera layer? Allows us to hold shift and tell a builder. Reason why shift is camera layer. Allows us to hold shift, tell a builder to do something, and jump to another place and tell it to go there after. Yep. Yeah. For example, select builder, hit space, supply depot, left click to place the supply depot, A, go back to base, right click, and after it's done building. Yep. So you get to do all that just with your freaking little production selected. Oh no, is a lack of nap hitting me right now? Uh-oh. No, it's not, it's not, it's not. I got this, I got this. Versus AI?
First invite me to your party, so top right. Oh, and also share your screen, probably.
Gross. When I drink the soda, I start to burp, you know what I mean? I did kind of just get the huge, like, I'm like, oh wait, I want to play Counter-Strike, but we're not switching, we're not switching, we're not switching vibes. StarCraft 2 presents to my brother Curdy. You see the guy? Oh wait, different guy. It's Samus.
In the top right, you can hit the plus to
I
invite.
like it. Yeah, there's so many just guys too. The guy in the top right, like this is me.
Yeah, that's like the recruit icon. You can change your icon.
That's so funny. Like this is what the average StarCraft 2 player looks like.
I don't actually know what it is. It might be a character, I don't remember.
All
Oh,
right.
yeah, the plus in the top right. You can use to add me to your party. And then,
Dude, it like changes everything when I have StarCraft open. Like my other monitors are like a different resolution. I'm serious. It's like
uh,
really fucks everything up. Hold
yeah, I
on.
think if you make it windowed full screen, it
Okay.
doesn't do that. I've had yeah, I've had other games do that too. StarCraft is one of them. Oh, it paused your stream for some reason. Oh,
I
yeah,
windowed
because
out,
you're all
yeah.
tabbed. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so
So what you can do is you get a custom.
wait, actually I want to fix no, actually everything looks fine. Everything looks fine. Okay, so I go to custom.
And
Okay.
then melee at the top left-ish.
Oh, whoops.
No, no. Yeah, and then let's do site delta LC. And we'll do,
This one or
yeah, yeah.
that's LE her.
And, oh, sorry. It's kind of blurry. And then just create lobby. So, okay. So here's what I was thinking. So we've got a couple options. One is I was considering like basically I walk you through, like I tell you everything to build
Yeah.
for Terran and then Zerg and then Protoss, and then you just stick to Protoss, or we could just initially start with Protoss and we just stay there. The advantage to doing the other ones was you'd get some exposure to them and some exposure to mechanics in general, and but we could just start with Protoss and stay there. It's whatever you
I
want.
don't really care. Whatever you think it would be better.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm like, yeah, yeah,
Maybe if I just do like a few Protoss, then do the other
yeah.
ones, and then jump back to
Sure.
Protoss.
Yeah, yeah, that seems good. So on the right side, there's settings. You can go to, it says melee, switch that to Archon.
Settings. Melee.
It's the top one.
Oh, Archon.
Yeah. Oh, and something I'll show you just for like reference, and this will seem like a lot, but in the top, in the bottom right, there's like the, computer icon. You click that. It's like
Uh,
bottom right of the screen, like fully. There's like a
oh
little
yeah,
computer icon. And if you click on help,
yeah.
there's like a bunch of stuff, including Protoss units, which will tell you all the details about the units. But Protoss tech tree is the one I wanted to show you. And it looks like a lot, but it's everything in the game. This is everything. It's
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
units, all the buildings, everything. And it's like
yeah. Okay.
like what are prerequisites to what. So you can hover over, but it like the arrows indicate that. If you hover over gateway, it says
Yeah,
you need a nexus for this.
Prominence
Cybernetics core, which
Nexus.
we call cyber core, needs a
Okay.
gateway.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think going through this would be cool. So like,
Yeah.
pylon.
I could
I
tell
know
you
what that is.
everything we're gonna build.
Okay. No, no, let's do it.
Yeah. So nexus are your bases.
Wait,
It
wait, wait. I'm
creates,
gonna actually like. Oh, I can't. Wait. Is there a way to make it so that I can like just windowed full screen make it so that I can just like go to a different window
yeah,
without like exiting the game?
yeah.
Yeah, I want to do
That's what
that.
it does.
That's what it is.
Display mode.
Oh, that's sick. Changes everything. Okay, so now back there by going to help. Toss notes. Okay. Um,
And you can hover over any of these too. You can
yeah.
hover over Nexus, and it'll say it's your primary structure. But I'll highlight the things you actually need to know. Nexus, for your sake, just makes probes, and it's where probes carry minerals, notably.
Makes
So that's why you build
probes.
more of them, is so that
Probe
probes
is a
can
worker,
travel
yeah.
short distance. Yeah, probes
Makes
are the
probes,
Protoss
and it
worker.
makes the mothership.
Yep, but we're not going to be using that ever, so don't worry about it.
Makes probes. Okay,
Um,
cool. Nexus makes probes. And Nexus is like
yep,
my main base, right?
yeah, that's your base. Yeah, we
Okay,
use
okay.
base as the global term, and then
Yeah.
Nexus is the Protoss term. Um, to the right, we have the assimilator, and if you go to Terran tech tree or
Wait,
Zerg
sorry,
tech
what'd
tree,
you just say? I was like taking notes.
yeah, yeah.
I'm actually
So
here.
to
Wait,
the
wait,
right,
real quick. I'm gonna start virtual camera. Because this you don't really need audio for, so I'm actually just going to.
For sure. Yeah.
Oh, I just busted. Settings. Color. Okay. And now writing notes or something. Are we gonna use the shield battery?
Um, yes.
Okay.
But yeah.
So, all right. Nexus.
Um,
That's the base. It makes probes.
yep. And so you can also hover over any of them if you want to see what they say. But we'll go to the right first. We'll look at everything on the top layer. The assimilator is, and there's the exact same thing for um, Zerg and Terran as well. All three races have an equivalent to an assimilator. They have different names, namely refinery and
Wait, real
extractor.
quick.
But
I want to try something that I've never actually tried, but this is like a use case for it.
mhm.
There's a power tools thing called always on top.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you
I
ever
forget
used it?
the command.
Is it
No,
a command for it?
there's a command for it, but I don't know what it is. It's like Windows something.
Curious. I want to see how that always on top. Enable, activate shortcut, Windows Control T. That's cool.
There you go.
So if I select the window and then I say T.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
I've like done it. I just don't remember the
Yeah, yeah,
command
yeah.
because I don't do it enough.
This is cool though. This is cool. All right. Anyway, um, all right. What you were just saying something? Sorry.
Yeah. So we're gonna look at everything just at the top because those are like the most base things. So
Yeah.
in addition to Nexus, to the right we have Assimilator. This is the same for all three races. Each of them
Like a
have something similar,
okay.
and what it's just the thing you put on the extractor to get gas. If you remember, you had to build something because there are minerals and gas.
So the Nexus
So,
is the base.
mhm.
The assimilator, we don't have like a name for it, but thing put on
Oh
tractor
yeah.
to
We don't.
get
We,
gas.
yeah, we usually just call it gas. Like
Okay,
you know,
okay.
we say like get your gas, or even though we're not the structure that you would
Yeah,
use to put on gas. I mean, the way this functions is simple enough to where like you just say get gas, and you can say assimilator.
yeah.
If you go to like
This is
the
like the stuff like sorry if it sounds like God, Todd, you're doing all this you don't really need to or something like this is where I feel like I get caught up on this sort of stuff a lot.
mhm.
Just like it'll be like, oh, you're a simulator, and I'll be like, wait, I don't remember what that is, and like I think having these will maybe help me
Okay,
a lot.
yeah.
So okay,
Yeah. If you
assimilator is
want,
the get gas thing.
just click on Zerg Tech Tree just to, and don't worry about like learning anything, just to see in the top middle, there's extractor. You went to Terran, but top right for Terran, there's refinery, and top middle is extractor,
Yeah,
and it's the same. They're the same. They're all the same thing.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
They allow your workers to get gas when you put them on there. Um, in the top right, you've got your pylon. If you remember pylon, it gives you supply and it
Allow.
allows you to build buildings near it
Wait,
because
sorry. The simulator allows workers to get gas when you put it on like the. Is the gas like is it on the course or on the map?
yeah, it's on the map. It's called a Vespine geyser because it's called Vespine gas.
Get
Um,
gas
yeah, a geyser, I guess is what you call it. But yeah, it's something on the
uh,
map. It's always
from
next to
Vespian
minerals, basically.
geysers. Okay.
Mhm.
What was after that? We got the
Pylon.
pylon.
Yeah,
Just
yeah. It gives you supply
oh like
and
supplier.
mhm. And it creates a power field, which is what Protoss is allowed to build buildings in.
So you're to have like an army or something, you need supply, right? That's the vibe.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. If you remember when you were playing before, like every time you try to build a unit, if you're at max, if you're, at 30 out of 30 supply, it'll just say like you must construct additional
Yeah,
pylons.
yeah.
Yeah. Or spawn more overlords, or
Yeah.
build more supply depots required.
All right.
Gateway is like your barracks. It's just what you build units out of.
Yeah. Like a guy
And yeah,
builder.
what's that?
Like a guy builder.
Yeah, it builds units, combat units. Well,
It's
to
combat. Okay.
discern, yeah, I just call them units. I just discern workers and units. I like the two.
Oh, okay. So, oh yeah. So there's no. It's workers and units. There's
That's it.
no
Yeah,
other. Okay. Okay. That's even that. I'm like, that's awesome. I
yeah,
didn't. I didn't even know that.
yeah. The game seems like there's a lot to it, but it's really not that much.
Gas thing.
And like it shows you that your gateway can build like a bunch of different things. We're only gonna build one.
Okay. Gateways. Like the barracks. It's the thing that builds the units. Okay. Cool.
And then we are going to build a cybernetics core. All it is, a cybernetics core, just like it is a prerequisite to other things. Let's just say that. That's all it is. In particular, the unit that we will be building out of a gateway, you can't build unless you have a cybernetics core. There are some buildings in this game that are just basically just prerequisites to other things for our sake.
Okay. Cool.
You just have to build it.
So the cybernetics core, you just want to build because you want to be able to build these things.
Not even just that. It's if you go to gateway, on the top right unit is the stalker under gateway.
Oh, okay.
And you can see it says requirements cybernetics core.
I see. I see.
When you first build a gateway, you can only build zealots out of it. Everything else requires a cybernetics core or more.
Oh.
And we're just going to be building stalker, so we need a cyber core. And then we will be building one thing past the cyber core, basically, and that's going to be the robotics facility. Notice we're not doing Stargate, we're just doing robotics facility, and that's just to build another unit. It's, Stargate is like your air units. We're not going to be building those, but it's, yeah, all three races have, or at least Terran and Protoss, have kind of the distinction between like units that are like kind of like people almost, units that are kind of like vehicles, and units that are kind of like flying vehicles. And those three things are the three different buildings that things build out of. In the case of Protoss, units that are kind of people-like come out of gateways, vehicles come out of robotics facility, flying vehicles come out of stargates. Terran has a very similar structure. Zerg doesn't, but Zerg is just different.
Do you play Zerg or?
I play Zerg, yeah. Zerg was my main, although I'm better with Terran right now.
Cool. Okay.
I think that's it. The
Okay.
one other thing, yeah, I guess I'll tell you this now. I was gonna just tell you in the game, but the one other thing we are gonna build is a forge. Okay, so there's a concept of upgrades.
Yep.
Forge lets you get upgrades. What an upgrade is literally like each race has a building that allows you to get upgrades. Upgrades are always like split between attack and defense. And have up to like 3 of them. So it'll be easier to see in game. In game, it's like really clear, but basically they are just attack and defense upgrades. And what happens is you start the upgrade for, say, attack level 1. It starts researching, and when it finishes, all units you have and all units you will have in the future are stronger, like instantly. And it'll just literally be attack level 1, attack level 2, attack level 3, and I guess defense level 1, 2, 3. Protoss actually has a 3rd one, but we don't really need to worry about it.
Okay, cool.
This is actually something that's slightly simpler for Protoss. I won't even tell you why, but it's a little. Basically, they're a bit more split for the other races. All right, I think we can just kind of run into it. So what you need to do is, we can close this, and you can always open it for reference. You can always the units ones tell you specifics about units. I'll tell you those later. You don't need to know those yet. There's some stuff you'd want to know, but not now. So click on me, drag me like under you. Yeah, and then in the top right, hit add AI. And then on yourself, switch yourself to Protoss. And switch them from any build to economic focus. That just means they'll take longer to attack you, basically. They're very easy, so cool. Yeah, we can run it here. And I gotta see if I can remember my Protoss build, but actually I have notes for this. Give me one sec.
Can I change my color?
Yes. Oh yeah. That I actually meant to tell you to do that. Choose anyone you want. I think the teal looks kind of nice with Protoss, but
I
a
feel
lot of
like
colors look good.
it.
You'll eventually get a sense of how it actually changes the look of the units and like how it the Nexus is always like gold, and so you want something to kind of complement that. But anyway, um, cool.
Start it.
Yeah, let's do it. There's a 10-second countdown that you can't cancel. It's completely pointless. So what we want to do is to nonstop be making probes from the Nexus. We want to never not be doing that, ideally.
Okay, so
It's spacebar to start making a probe. And you can queue them up with more spacebar. Immediately, you're going to want to make a pylon.
okay. And I'm gonna look over here and I'm gonna say I don't know how to make a pylon. But I
So,
probably
mhm.
pylon.
So anytime to build anything, you have to use a worker or a builder.
Oh yeah, that's how it works.
And it's space to build a basic building. And
Yeah.
D is pylon.
Wait,
We don't really.
I didn't select this and add it to the group and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Select
yeah.
base
So
one,
yeah, that
Alt
routine
Shift
is you
Q
click it, Alt
A,
Shift, Alt Q, Alt A.
and now when I press W, shift A, it doesn't do anything. Hold on. I hold Alt and I do shift. Yep. A. A brings me to that. Okay, cool. Okay, sweet, sweet. So, say, let's get a probe going. I'm gonna grab one of these guys, move him over here, and then say base D. Should I just build one or should I build a handful?
We're gonna start with just one.
Okay, and then I'm gonna say I just ordered them to do that. I'm gonna go back to here. Oh, and I'm supposed to hold shift while. Okay, cool. That probe is up.
So now we want to build a gateway.
Okay. Bam. Shift A. Bam, bam.
And we want to take our gas.
Okay, to take our gas, we're going to need a
I think it's called like an assimilator or something. You don't
simulator.
really need
Yep.
the name for it. We just say take our gas. We don't really care about the distinction between assimilator and. Cool. And then we're going to take another base, another nexus. And we want to take it at our, we call it our natural, which is the base that is like, you can see the mini map. There are a bunch of like mineral patches, like it looks like a
Yeah,
crescent
here.
circle almost all over the map. There's one that's right next to us. Every map will have this. It's called your natural. This is the base that you naturally take after your first, and you usually take it very early in the game. You can see we just took it as like our, I don't know, third item or something like that.
Took it as our third item.
So notice the gas right now, it says 0 out of 3.
Yeah.
So building the gas is one part of it. It just allows workers to go get gas from that, but you have to put them on it. So you want to get 3 workers and you want to get them to harvest that gas. And you do that by selecting a worker and right-clicking the gas. There you go.
And gas is used for what?
Uh, if you click on your warp gate, hover over
My gateway?
various units. What's that?
Wait, what's my warp gate? The gateway?
Oh, sorry, gateway. Yeah. It will be called a warp gate soon. You'll see. So I just forgot that it's called a gateway now. But hover over various units in the bottom right. They have a cost associated with them.
Okay.
And you can see some of them cost gas. Actually, all of them except for the zealot has a gas cost to it. So it's just another resource that can be
Yeah.
used for costs of things.
Yeah. Okay.
And there are various balancing reasons that you don't need to worry about as to why things costs minerals versus gas or whatever.
Yeah.
So we want to take our nexus, our second base, our natural.
You mean take it?
We say take our natural, it means build a second base.
Why does it take? I guess yeah, like you're taking
Yeah, you're taking your natural. I don't know. I don't know
space.
why that's the terminology, but
Okay, so to
we
do
say
that,
take our gas. We take our gas, we take our natural. Yeah, I don't know why. I guess it's because it's like, yeah, we're grabbing that land or resource. I don't know.
so I'm gonna grab
But
one of these guys and say, oh wait, I already did. Send in there by clicking on the mini map. This guy build. Ah!
Yeah, that's just a builder. He's just a scout.
And you're gonna build a fucking nexus. That by pressing space and then
Yep. And you always want to be as close as possible. Yep. And then we're also going to need more pylons. Um, let's go ahead and just build a few because, yeah. That's good.
so now is he gonna know to take it to here or he's gonna take it all the way?
Yeah, he'll know once that base is available,
Okay,
but
cool, cool, cool.
for now he'll just take it all the way back here.
I should probably put him on
Um,
these ones.
so we also want a cybernetics core and our second gas in our main.
Yeah, yeah, and that can be anywhere, right? I mean,
Cybernetics
score
core,
is just
yeah.
a prereq for other things, so I feel like it maybe
Yep,
makes sense for that to be here.
sure.
I don't know. Aim base. Why can I only put it here? Does it need to be touching my nexus?
No. So it needs to
Oh,
be
it
in a
needs to
power
be in a
field.
power field. Okay, okay.
Yep. Everything of Protos's needs to be in a power field. And if the pylon ever gets destroyed, then all the buildings are powered down until another pylon is made.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay.
And remember, we want to always be building workers,
Oh yeah.
always building probes. And our second base, we should also hotkey.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna click it and I'm gonna say Alt Shift Q and then instead of A, maybe I do
S.
S.
Um,
Weird. I like can't like when I do Shift A, it goes right to it. When I do Shift D, it doesn't do it. And then
Shift D.
oh whoops. Sorry, no, S. It like does it like right now I press it again, press it again, press it again, press it again, press it again. It's and then it finally does it. It's like it makes me press it twice in a row. SS.
Yeah, you've got something wrong. So, I mean, one thing I can see is you've got the two of them on different control groups. So you messed something up. I believe you maybe hit Control S, or
Okay, yeah,
maybe
maybe. Let me
maybe you were holding the Control key, which is on your Alt key, when you did this instead of holding Alt. That's what I think you did.
Okay, yeah, that works, that works.
Yeah.
Now they're in the same
Yeah.
control group with two different cameras.
Yeah. So now to build workers, you can just hit W and then space to build one at each base. I would have, at least two building at all times at each base. Yeah, like that. You can
Why
do more and
not
more if you want.
more? Just because it takes more.
Yeah, it takes more resources. You can just do more for now because um
But
you're not at a point where you're like efficient enough to
yeah,
be.
exactly, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
But also you need to right click a mineral line to say when you're built, go there. Because you can see right now they're spawning and they're just standing there.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So
You just
I
select the nexus and then
select
right click the
the
mineral line.
nexus, which to select this nexus, I'm going to go shift, bam, select, right click.
You could even just hit W and right click that mineral line, and both of them would do that. Like both
Both
nexuses
nexuses.
will. Yeah, because your main nexus is already oversaturated. You already have more probes here than can efficiently mine. Usually you just like whatever the newest nexus is, you just hit W and right click that mineral line.
Got
So
company.
we are dead, but that's okay. We can just restart. I'd say go to in the bottom right, just go to menu and surrender.
Sweet. Wait, I'm sorry. I might need a nap.
That's fine.
Um, it's 9:30. So I'm like, if I sleep for an hour and a half, and it's like 11.